This broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Good afternoon. Lander Tiger football is on the air. We have... No. Okay, I'm going to have to ask Nash or Leanne if you can hear us there. We're not getting any response.
Yep, nothing off of this.
Okay. Text us right back and let us know that you can hear us because we're having some kind of difficulty with our audio board here. See, I can hear you.
Okay, so you can hear me?
Yeah.
But I can't hear you at all. Let's go back to ads.
Learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things. A man has his way of eating, of exercising, of keeping his hands warm, and of straightening up. So, when a man faces a serious life problem like divorce, depression, or suicidal thoughts, shouldn't a man have a way to deal with that too? Well, now he does. I'm Dr. Rich Mahogany. Visit me at mantherapy.org.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Golden.
Okay, so we are back, and we are trying to make sure we have all of our audio running the way we need it to run. Waiting to get confirmation from the mothership as we are having some internal issues in the booth, it sounds like.
Well, we got changed at the last second. We had a different spot arranged, and they moved us. So, and I don't think that's the root of the problem here, but let me know, mothership, if you can hear us at all.
Sure.
Just let me know, because we are running way late here, folks.
So let's see. They are hearing us, they say, so the issue has to be with us here on the local side. I can accommodate to that. Ernie, if you are ready, let's go ahead and break into pregame and see what we've got going on, my man.
Okay, this is the Lander Valley High School versus Star Valley High School. This is the Class 3A West semifinal game. The winner of this game will meet the winner of Cody and Riverton for the state championship next Friday afternoon in Laramie. The Lander Valley Tigers come into this game as the second-place team from the Class A East with a record of 8-1, 4-1 in conference play. The Star Valley Braves were the first-place team in the 3A West Division. And they come into this record 10-0. And, of course, Marshall, Star Valley has a 31-game winning streak, so they know how to win on this field.
Yeah, it's been a long time since Star Valley has lost. They are now 3-time consecutive state champions. They are looking for the 4th. And so as a result, they are definitely ready and loaded for bear tonight as our Lander Valley Tigers come to town and see what we're able to do as we come to the location.
Okay, we have got, let's see. Okay, we're turning up our audio here so the studio can hear us. I think that's what we're doing. Lander Valley has played Star Valley many times. Matter of fact, 29 times. And the Star Valley Braves have won 22 of those games. Lander has won 7. The last year that Lander defeated Star Valley was in 2011. That was a Lander win 35-16. Last year in the quarterfinals, Star Valley, as you remember, Marshall beat the Tigers 52-0 right here on this very field. And the Lander Tigers have a big history of playing Star Valley in the playoffs. They lost in the 93 finals 12-14. They lost in the 95 finals 14-32. They lost in the 2003 quarterfinals 3-6. They lost in the quarterfinals in 22, 17-41, and then last year they lost 0-52. So the Star Valley Braves really have the Lander Valley's number, and we hope tonight maybe that might just be a little bit different. It's chilly here in Afton, 40 degrees. We have very overcast skies. We had rain most of the way over from Jackson through the Snake River Canyon down the Star Valley, and it looks like it might sprinkle on us again, Marshall.
Yeah, weather could definitely be a factor. It's going to be cold. It's going to be wet. I know that Star Valley likes to throw the ball around quite a bit, and in those kind of conditions, that's not as easy as on a clear day. As a result, it could be a bit of an equalizer for Lander in this game as they like to run the ball, and depending on how cold it gets, how wet, snowy, and gloomy it may become, hey, maybe this becomes our best friend for the night.
Well, you never know. We've played one cold weather game already this season. That was in Rollins when it was raining during the first half of the game, and then it cooled down. Lander Valley averages 231 games a yard rushing. Star Valley 168 yards a game. In passing, Star Valley averages 243 yards a game, and Lander Valley 173. So Lander looks to have the advantage on the ground and Star Valley in the air. Total offense, Star Valley 411 yards a game, Lander Valley 404 yards a game. So just 7 yards difference in total offense. And in points that each team has scored, Star Valley has scored 44 points a game, Lander 40 points a game. So the stats here are pretty cotton-picking equal. So we'll see if that helps the Tigers or not as we get ready to start this game. We are 15 minutes, 25 seconds away on our Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show, and we're going to go to the coaches' show now and listen to what Coach Jim Burton had to say.
With me now is Coach Jim Burton of the Lander Valley Tigers. And, Coach, goal number one for the team has been achieved. You have a home playoff game.
Yep, home playoff game, and now we just got to take advantage of that opportunity and go win one.
That's right. That's the second goal of the team this year. You know, you've had 13 straight quarterfinal appearances without a victory, and it's time for one right now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely time. We're due. This is a good group of kids. It should be a good game, but I think we can get it.
Now, looking back at Buffalo, there was a little tweak to Paxton Hollingshead ankle. How's he doing?
He's doing pretty well. We just, tape it up, and he's just got a little bit of a low ankle sprain, but should be good to go.
Well, in this game against Jackson Bronx, the third-place team from the 3A West division, they rely pretty heavily on the pass, a lot more than they do the run.
Yeah, they are the most pass-heavy team in the state. They're going to throw the ball, 40-plus times a game, and they kind of do what we do, where we soften up the deep ball with the run. They soften up the deep ball with short passes.
And, of course, we've got two of the state's best runners in Cody West and Cooper Kinsler coming in for the Bronx.
Yeah, that ought to be a good matchup. Cooper's a pretty fast kid, got a good burst and some scoot. And then, obviously, Cody's just going to run hard.
So this game is going to be a challenge, then, for the Tiger secondary, I see.
Yeah, that's going to be the focus. We got to stop their pass, and then we got to key in on Cooper and shut them down. If we can slow the pass down and then stop their run, I think we got a good chance.
Kinsler gets most of his yardage on the outside, so edge protection will be important.
Yeah, the outside backers, defensive ends, and even the corners are going to have to come up and make some tackles.
All right, and how's the team looking? What's their spirits like during practice this week?
It looks pretty good. There's a little bit of a bug running around. We got a little sickness we're trying to get over, but I think we're through it. Morale seems pretty high, and we've had some pretty good practices.
Well, achieving that first goal was important, and you got a slow start in Buffalo, but as soon as you started scoring, you picked up steam, and that was the game there. So that was a pretty good effort in Buffalo.
Yeah, the kids played really well. This game, we're going to get it and go ahead and try to get a fast start. I think if we can get ahead, that'll help us. As far as defensively, trying to control the flow of the game with Jackson's passing attack.
Yeah, you want Jackson to be kind of hurried in their passing, so it gives your defense better time to get ready.
Yep. Yeah, we want to make sure that they're a little flustered and they're playing from behind. So
now,
that'll help a ton.
The last time Lander and Jackson played in the playoffs was here in Lander, and that was 5 years ago, and Jackson came out victorious. So you'd like to flip the script on them this tonight?
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, that's the plan.
Any injuries to speak other than Hollingshead and a little sickness going around?
Nope, that's it.
Well, it is going to be a Halloween night event. Are you ready for Halloween? Should be an interesting crowd.
It's always weird having Halloween on a Friday night at school anyways. But it's going to be a pretty lively atmosphere, I'm sure.
All right. Well, Coach Jim Burton, good luck. Go Tigers, and we'll come back to you and hopefully have a game next week.
Yes, sir. Go Tigers.
Okay, that's Coach Jim Burton, and we'll be right back on the Hampton Inn and pregame show right after this.
Sports bring our community together, from Friday night lights to weekend tournaments. They're proud to cheer on our local athletes and support the teams that give us so much to root for. At 407 East Main, you'll find something special for everyone. Timeless pieces, unique gifts, and a selection worth exploring. Stop in, discover the perfect treasure, and know you're supporting a business that supports local sports. Where community and sparkle shine side by side. Call 307-857-2789 today.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
For a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies. Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Okay, Ernie over, back with you along with Marshall Whitlock, and I got that right? Whitaker, that's right. I got the Whit right. Okay, a second time we've been matched together this season, and we're here in Star Valley. And Marshall, look what just happened out on the field. The sun came out.
I know. That's like the worst thing ever. Bring those clouds and that rain back. I'm thinking that if, Lander can get the ball to West in the rain and in the snow, it's going to be hard for anybody to stop him. So bring that weather back around.
Okay, the Star Valley Braves are dressed in their home uniforms. They have maroon tops and bottoms. They have white numbers, and everything is trimmed in gold. The Lander Valley Tigers are dressed in their away white uniforms with
green numbers and black trim. So the numbers should be pretty easy for us to see today. And we will go now to our Arapahoe First starting lineups here on KFCW and the YO Today YouTube. The Lander Tigers will start their quarterback at Paxton Hollingshead, and the tailback will be Cody West. On one end will be Finn McFadden, number 3. On the other end, we will have number 84, Caleb Andrews. Also expected to play a lot today will be Cole Espinoza, Barrett Moffitt, Parker Burton, Darian Herford, Knockhazel, and of course Cody West. Now, for the Star Valley Braves, they have got pretty much an all-star cast. I mean, these kids haven't lost in 31 games. Their quarterback is Hovey. He's dressed as number 9, and he is a senior, 180 pounds quarterback. Their running backs are number 43, Watson. He is a really amazing running back, Kyan Watson. He's also a senior, 5'7", 175 pounds. Also in there in the backfield is going to be number 28, and that is Cope. Ikean Cope. He's a senior, 5'9", 170 pounds running back. In the receiving corps, the big receiving corps for the Star Valley Braves, we're going to have Cooper Lancaster. He's their number 1 receiver. Also out there, Roman Erickson. He's their number 2 receiver. And then we have 24, Travis Thompson, their number 3 receiver. All are wide receivers and will get the ball an awful lot. Also playing today is going to be Sam Gaskell, also a senior, 6'3", 190 pounds. Got a nice crew of folks from Lander on the far side, Marshall. And, we're ready for this football game to begin. And I tell you what, the wind has picked up quite a bit. It's blowing from the southwest right now. The flag on the south end of the field is straight out. So we'll have a little bit of wind to contend with, as well as the cold temperature and maybe even some precip.
Yeah, it's definitely going to make for an interesting dynamic. Matchups make fights, as my normal broadcast partner says. And I think this is going to be an interesting dynamic all the way around between the weather, the travel, the experience. The biggest thing for me is if Lander can come out and really start to put some pressure early on, how Star Valley reacts to a team that comes out and really doesn't show any fear against them. And so that could be interesting tonight.
That will be very, very interesting. And, of course, Star Valley, if you heard our radio show this morning on KDNO 101.7, Cody Beers was mentioning that Riverton also plays Star Valley. And Star Valley has like 110 kids out for football. They're all big kids. This is a big farming and ranching community here in the Star Valley. And they've got some youngsters up in that front line that are pretty impressive.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at a couple of these guys, and I'm looking for, driver's license. And few of these guys there, they're bigger than me, meaner than me. I think 3 or 4 of them might have graduated with me.
Yeah, they've got a really nice crowd on hand here, too, this afternoon at Braves Field in Star Valley. Very, very colorful field. Of course, it's a turf field here, and the end zones are ablaze in maroon and gold, and they also have mountains reminiscent of the University of Wyoming's end zone. These mountains are white, though. And, of course, if we look right across from us, just across the highway here coming in, are the mountains and the Wyoming Range, and they've got snow on them. This is one of the prettier football arenas in the state of Wyoming.
Absolutely. It is a beautiful sight to behold, and, it's great to be able to be a part of it, to be here calling the game with you today.
And those were our starting lineups brought to you by Arapahoe First. And we'll be back with the start of this afternoon's
3A semifinal game from Afton right after we listen to this.
Here on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
And we are back.
Okay, and I tell you what, the fans here in the Star Valley are used to cold weather games. We have got just an awful lot of folks out there with blankets, with hoodies, with big coats, with beanies and all sorts of things out there. It is just about ready to go. I think we're going to have a national anthem here. We haven't had a toss of the coin yet, so we will break for the national anthem and be right back in Afton.
Rose Casino and Hotel is proud to support youth sports in Fremont County. Enjoy a meal at the Deca Gai He restaurant. Deca Gai He is Shoshone for the eating house. Open daily from 7:30 a.m. until 9 p.m. Try a weekend getaway with the family in one of their comfortable, pet-friendly guest rooms and enjoy the heated swimming pool. Book online at ShoshoneRose.com and remember to support Fremont County youth sports. Go team!
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
WyoGlass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. WyoGlass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. WyoGlass is Lander.
Living well isn't just about things. It's about the things that matter. Your family, your friends, and your health. For decades, Sage West Healthcare has been committed to improving the health and care of our communities. Today, we're investing more in our communities, in our people, in advanced medical technologies, and in specialized facilities, so access to better care is close to you and the things that matter most. Sage West Healthcare. Be well, live well. That's why we're here.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton makes your pizza to order. Order online at papamurphys.com or in store. Delicious, fresh-made pizza just the way you want it. Papa Murphy's is a proud supporter of our local Fremont County student athletes.
And we are back from commercial. That was an outstanding rendition of the national anthem, a wonderful color guard presentation. And yeah.
Well, you know, the interesting thing here at Star Valley is they involve everyone. They gave acknowledgement to the Lander Valley veterans organizations, and the captains of the Lander Valley football team participated, Marshall, by carrying, 5 of the flags as the group gathered here at the center of the Star Valley football field. Very, very moving and patriotic rendition of the Star Valley, of the national anthem. And, of course, the young lady singing it was standing right alongside me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I got a great listen to that. Okay, we are just about ready to go. We haven't I must have missed the coin toss because no one is coming out. We'll find out exactly when they take the field as to who's going to get the football and who's going to be kicking it. This is the Class 3A West Region semifinal. The winner of this game goes to Laramie and the state championship game against the winner of tonight's contest against the Riverton Wolverines and the Cody Bronx, and that is being played in Riverton tonight at 6 o'clock. Well, the sun went away, Marshall.
It did.
It made a brief appearance here. The lights are on at Braves Field. Just a really beautiful setting for a high school football game.
Absolutely.
Oh, here we go. They're doing the toss of the coin right now. They waited till after the national anthem. Our 5 officials are shaking hands with the players, and the players shaking hands with each other. The referee is now explaining the coin toss process. He's showing the coin now to each of the teams here at Braves Field. And let's put the glasses on it and see who's going to be winning the toss and deciding which way these two teams are going to be going. The referee is still explaining those rules to the players, and we'll have the flip of the coin here just momentarily. Nice crowd on hand here today in this afternoon game. Okay, there's the coin being shown to both of the team captains, and Lander will make the call, and then the coin is in the air, and the referee takes a look at it, picks it up. Star Valley has won the toss, and what are they going to do? I wonder if they'll defer or not. They're going to defend the south goal. No, Lander will defend the south goal, and the Star Valley Braves will defer to the second half. So Lander's going to get the football first here in this afternoon's game. A pretty stiff wind blowing from the southwest here at Braves Field, and we'll be back with the kickoff right after this timeout.
Is more than a place to bank. It's a partner in every financial journey. From checking and savings to auto loans and mortgages, they give members the tools to move forward. Known for local service and decisions made right here in Wyoming, their team offers trusted guidance every step of the way. Proud supporters of all Wyoming sports teams, they're as committed to the community as they are to their members. Grand Altitude Federal Credit Union. Your money, your goals, your altitude.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Braves are coached by McKay Young. Back again in Afton, Wyoming. And we are just getting ready for the kickoff. The Star Valley Braves are going to kick off to the Lander Tigers. And doing the honors today for the Star Valley Braves, doing the kicking is, that's Lander Valley. I turned the wrong sheet. For the Star Valley Braves is going to be Lawson, their kicker. And Lawson plays a variety of roles on this team. He also is on the backfield and is on the defensive backfield. Going back to receive for the Lander Valley Tigers, we have Finn McFadden back at the 5-yard line. And also back there we have at about the 15, we have Parker Burton and Barrett Moffitt about the 15. And Lawson will be kicking off from the 40-yard line. He'll be kicking into the wind here at Braves Field in Star Valley. So here we go. The teams are lined up. Lawson has got the ball. He's going to run from about the 27-yard line. He approaches the ball slowly. There's the kick. It's a high end-over-ender. That's going to go down to Parker Burton at the 12-yard line. He cuts off to the right side, across the 20, up to about the 23-yard line. And that's where Lander is going to start. 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line. Game just underway. We have no score in the contest. Very overcast here in Afton. The lights are on in this Class 3A West semifinal contest. So Paxton Hollingshead will bring the team out of the huddle. He comes back from the sideline and from Coach Jim Burton. He brings him up to the line of scrimmage. He's in the gun. Tailback is Cody West. In the slot is Finn McFadden. Now McFadden takes off to the right side. Here's the pitch over to West. He's caught at the line of scrimmage and brought down for a 3-yard loss. They're going to bring him down. Well, they're going to call it a 2-yard loss at the 21-yard line. So it's a loss of 2 on the play on the Tigers' first offensive play of the game. And that time, Marshall, tell you what, the defensive front from Star Valley was ready for that play.
Yeah, it's one of those things where they seem to almost have been reading the playbook on that one. And so hopefully as we get into this a little bit, Lander will be able to mix it up, keep the pressure off.
Okay, Hollingshead back in the gun. There's the snap and a pass on the near side to McFadden. McFadden at the 20, and he's run out of bounds at the 19-yard line. have a loss of 1 on the play. Depends on where they're going to mark it. But I tell you what, at that time, on the defensive charge for the Star Valley Braves, we had number 70, Ryan Talbot. Talbot was right there, and they weren't fooled for a second. So that goes as the first pass for Hollingshead, and for McFadden, it's going to be a loss of 2 yards on the play. So here's a big 3rd down and 12 yards to go for Lander. Same formation, trips off to the right side. There's the fake handoff. Hollingshead is sacked back at the 30-yard line. Oh, coming in real fast on the defense of that time was Cash Robinson, a senior, and that play had no chance of going, and it is 4th down.
No, I mean, as soon as that ball was snapped, Hollingshead was staring at a team photo of the Star Valley defensive front 4. There was nothing to do with that but tuck it away and just not lose it. Give a chance to punt it off and live to fight another day.
Okay, so back to punt is Garrett Romer. He gets the high snap, the kick. It's a line drive kick. It bounces down, and Star Valley's going to let it roll all the way down to the 29-yard line. So that's where the Braves will take over. 1st down and 10 yards to go from the 29-yard line in their own territory.
Has locations across Fremont.
This has been key to many of their victories so far this year, Marshall, and let's see if they can stiffen up like Star Valley did.
Yeah, you know, here's the thing. I really believe that a critical key to the game is to not get down by double scores early. If Lander can keep it close, Lander can continue to play the game. If they start getting down early, it's going to become a problem.
Here's the handoff, goes to the second man through. He's got a lot of yardage, breaks one tackle, breaks another. He's at the 50, at the 40, he's at the 30, the 20. He makes one juke, he's going to score. First play of the game, and it's a huge score for for Hatterley. Holy cow, that is from the 29, a 71-yard run for the touchdown. Wow.
Nathan Hatterley made one move, broke 2 tackles, and juked a guy down inside the 20 to take that all the way to the house. Lander had hands on him, had him in a situation, and instead of trying to bring him down, they tried to pull him out of bounds, and he was too big, too strong for that with an arm grab. To make that happen. They've got to wrap up. They've got to get him low, and they got to keep him from pushing it through like that.
And the extra point is blocked, and getting in there was Andrews, and also for the Tigers, I tell you what, it was nice to see big country Gavin Romer in there for the Black.
Absolutely.
So it is a one-play, 71-yard drive, and it comes with 9:39 to go, and it is Star Valley with the early lead, 6-0, back after this.
Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, community health centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Tate Lawson. And so we are back. Today's broadcast of the semifinal playoff game brought to you by the Riverton Hampton Inn and Suites. I want to congratulate the Lander Valley Tigers on a great year and continue to support them in this year's playoff run.
Okay, here's the kickoff now by Watson again. Deep back is Finn McFadden. The last time the kick was a little short, Parker Burton picked it up. Here's the approach and the kick, and it's an end-over-ender, and it's going to go down to Burton at the 8-yard line. He moves to the right side, gets up to the 20, maybe the 22-yard line. I think they're going to mark him at the 21. So Parker Burton on both of the kickoff returns, and the football is going to be put down at the 21-yard line, and that's where Lander is going to start. They started at the 23 last time and were unable to run. They had a 3 and out. Let's see if the Tigers have changed any offensive positions here, as that first four, the front four of the Star Valley Braves has been pretty impressive so far in this first half of the game. Paxson in the gun. West behind him in the pistol. There's the pitch over to West. West breaks one tackle up to about the 25-yard line. Nice run by West as he took it on an end sweep. And they're going to mark him at the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
So that will be a nice 4-yard run by West.
That was an excellent little use there. Follow his blockers, get some positive yards. After that first drive, just getting the ball in front of the sticks is the goal. They're able to do that. 2nd and 6 is manageable. Now let's continue to kind of grow that together and move forward with it.
Okay, Tigers come out. Hash mark on the far side of the field. They're moving right to left on your radio dial. Finn McFadden in motion. There's the handoff again to McFadden. McFadden pulls his way across the 25 to about the 27-yard line. So McFadden, they're going to mark it at the 28. So that'll be a 3-yard gain on McFadden's first run of the afternoon. So here comes a big 3rd down play. Lander was stopped last time. First period, 6-0, Star Valley. 8.5 minutes to go here in the first period of play.
And that is about as far a 3rd down and 3 as you can get without it being 3rd down and 4. So off of that spot, that's a pretty lengthy grab. Still got to make it.
There's the handoff to Cody West. West breaks one tackle, he breaks another. He's got the Wind River Realty first down all the way up to the 35-yard line. Nice run that time by Cody West as the Tiger line was able to make some room for him, and he picks up 7 yards on the play.
That was an excellent bit of play calling. We've seen a couple of runs to the outside. We saw some trickeration with a little bit of the run with McFadden. And this one here, you know, it was a straight pull ahead, create a hole, let Cody move forward, and that's exactly what he did there to pick up that Wind River Realty first down.
Clock is moving, 7:46 to go, first period, 6-0 Star Valley. One man split out wide to each side, and there's a motion penalty by Lander. And that's going to go against Darian Herford. And he just started a little bit too early, so that'll be the first penalty against the Tigers, and it'll go for 5 yards.
You know, when yards are coming at a premium, you just can't afford to give them up, and that one there, just a little mental slip, cost them 5 yards, brings them back to a 1st and 15.
Okay, first down, 15 yards to go. Hash mark far side, right at the 30-yard line. Same formation, single receivers out on each side. Now in motion is McFadden. Handoff goes to West. West finds a little bit of a hole. He breaks across the 40 to about the, no, they're going to put him out to 39.
Right at the 39, yeah. And Cody had a good gap there. They used some motion to get the defense kind of in transition. And as they did that, the line was able to create an initial hole that let him push up and pick up that 7 yards.
It is a nice carry. Now 4 carries for Cody West, and he has a total of 15 yards in the contest. So the Tigers come out, football in the middle of the field now. Big 2nd down play, same formation. There's the handoff to West, and he is met right at the line of scrimmage. Matter of fact, he ran into his own player there. The Tiger front defensive or offensive line fell down in front of him trying to make a hole, and no gain on the play.
Yeah, Aaliyah Mattia from Star Valley was the one who kind of finished that play off, and he absolutely blasted Cody West with a shot up around the shoulder pads. That was an absolute killer hit, brought about by the fact the defensive front 4 absolutely petrified the line and kept them from being able to do anything to get him moving.
2 receivers off to the right side. Man in the slot now is Herford. There's the handoff to West. West powers his way across the 40-yard line up to about the 43. And, yeah, it's going to go at the 43-yard line. So a gain of 4 on the play. And it's going to be 4th down now, Marshall, for the Tigers.
Yeah.
4th down, and they need about 2.
You know, I cannot see them going for this, not at midfield, not after Star Valley scored on 1 touch last time. This was a good drive. They got positive yardage. They showed they can move the ball. There's no shame in letting this go.
And they're going to go for it.
They're going to go for it. Okay.
The offense stays out on the field. 2 receivers split on each side. 1 man in the backfield behind Hollingshead, and we have a timeout called by the Lander Tigers. Timeout on the field, 5:23 to go, 6-0 Star Valley. We'll be right back.
Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Take the next.
All right, and this timeout's coming to a close as we celebrate the fact that this broadcast is brought to you by Hometown Freedom Healthcare in Riverton. Hometown Freedom Healthcare is proud to support the Lander Valley Tigers' playoff run this year, and we are thankful for them as a sponsor for this broadcast.
And, of course, they are going to punt the ball away. Garrett Moffitt is in back at the 30-yard line. Deep back is Thompson for the Star Valley Braves. Kick will come from about the 35-yard line. There's the snap, the kick, and it's a high end-over-ender, and Thompson's going to watch it and pick it up at the 13-yard line, and he's down right away. Great defensive play by Barrett Moffitt, who gets right down there and makes the stop on the play. So this is where Star Valley will now take over the football, 1st and 10, and they're going to mark it right at the 15-yard line. Boy, I sure thought it was further back than that, but
yeah,
they're going to mark it at the 15, 1st down and 10. Now let's see what the Braves come up with this time. Last time, they gave it to Hatterley, who raced down the field 71 yards for the opening TD.
Yeah, we didn't see very much of their offense on the last drive. One play was all we got to look at, and it was enough to run 77 yards for the end zone.
2 receivers on each side, 1 man in the slot. Now there's the gun. There's a little pass, and it's caught at the 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. He breaks loose. He's at the Lander 40 and knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Oh, what a run that was on that pass play. And picking it up was Thompson.
Yeah, Travis Thompson got kind of an extended handoff, similar to some of the things the Falcons used to do with Eric Metcalf back in the late 90s. And once he made one guy miss, he had a lot of real estate to work with, took it right down the field, and now Star Valley is pushing the tempo.
Yeah, that's a 50-yard pass play at the Lander 45-yard line. Here we go. There's a pitch off to Hatterley. Hatterley breaks one tackle, breaks another. He's close to another 1st down, about the 25, 26-yard line.
So when I'm calling 9-man, it's not uncommon to see a running back get tackled by 7 or 8 guys that are on the field at the time. In 11-man, it's a little strange for me to see a guy get 8 players to tackle him to bring him to the ground just short of the 1st down.
8 yards by Hatterley, 79 yards now on 2 carries for the halfback. They come out in a Hovey brings them out, has Hatterley off to his left hip. And we have motion all over the place and flags. So I think the Braves are going to be whistled for a false start on this one.
It's either going to end up being an illegal motion based on the number and the direction of the movement, or it's going to be the Lander player that ran into the backfield because, you know, when you see 5 guys move, you start thinking maybe they're false starting or they're starting to play.
The officials are discussing this over at the 30-yard line. We haven't had a call yet. Initially, I thought they had marked a false start, but let's see what the call is going to be. Here's the referee, and it is going to be
a false start.
A false start, first penalty against the Braves. So that's going to move them back to the 33-yard line on the penalty. And it'll be 2nd down and about 8 yards to go.
Yeah, you know, there is a point where if you move 3 guys at one time on one side of the ball that are all standing right there, there sometimes becomes a little bit of an issue of that. And that's exactly what happened on that play. The officials were definitely having to discuss it because it kind of bumps right up against the rule for an illegal shift or a false start, and also drawing the other team off sides.
At the 32-yard line, here is a 4-man shift off to the right-hand side. hash mark far side, handoff to Hatterley. Hatterley moves ahead across the 30-yard line down to about the 27, 28-yard line. Nice carry that time as the four-man shift didn't bother the Tigers.
No, they were ready for it that time, and the difference between the two is that in the first run, one of the inside guys was set, whereas in this one he was not down with his hand on the ground.
5-yard gain on the carry. Hatterley now 3 carries, and he has 83 yards. Up to the line of scrimmage. Hovey under center now. First time we've seen that. Here's a pitch on the near side. Comes around. There's a lot of motion. Down at the 10, down at the 7, down at the 8-yard line, and that is Cope. Nice run. Nice Cope that time. He goes out of bounds at the Lander 8-yard line. So that's another first down and 10 for the Star Valley Braves.
You know, and that was driven by excellent offensive line play. Star Valley let a couple of the Lander players kind of get out of position and then blocked them the rest of the way by giving them kind of an easy access to the lanes. They just were not prepared for where the running back was going. They ran themselves out of position there in the front 8.
Hovey back in the gun. Here's the pitch, and the this time is caught by the Tigers, and a flag comes in. No gain on the play, maybe a yard, and I think we might have a penalty against Lander on the tackle. I'm not sure. I thought I saw a face mask sign. We'll wait for the referee to make that sign. It was late coming in after the play, and it is a personal foul. Well, they just said it was a personal foul against Lander, half the distance to the goal. So that football is going to be moved from the 8 down to the 4-yard line. And that's where the Tigers will be on defense. First down and goal now as Star Valley comes out.
And that is an incredibly heartbreaking dynamic. You make the play, and then in comes that flag and a personal foul there to back you up 4 yards anyway, give them a fresh set of downs.
Hovey is under center again. One man in the backfield. Here's the handoff. Nothing doing. Caleb Anderson there to make the stop on the play to Watson. And Watson, no gain on the play. That was a great pursuit by Caleb Hamilton.
Yeah, you know, that was excellent defense right there. That's exactly how you're supposed to do it and make sure that you keep folks under control there.
Okay, so it is going to be second down now. Goal to go from the 4-yard line. Hatterley's back in the backfield for the Braves. Also back there is Watson. Okay, under center. Here's Hovey. There's the snap, the pitch, and touchdown. Yeah, and that was Hatterley that goes in for the touchdown. So that is a big run, 87 yards now on 4 carries. And that second touchdown comes with 2 minutes, 36 seconds to go here in the first period. Hatterley's second touchdown here of the first half of play, and it goes 12-0 Star Valley on our WYO Today scoreboard. So let's see if they're going to go for 2 here. Their first try for a kick was blocked by Big Country Romer, and they're going to go for 2 here and try to get back that point that they missed. Hovey in the backfield, one man to his left. Here's the handoff, and a pass into the end zone is no good. So the PAT throw, not good, and the score goes Star Valley 12, Lander 0. Back after this.
College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
All right, ready for the kickoff. Coming back after that score, the Braves are kicking back off to the Lander Valley as Lander Valley's got to turn things around a little bit. They need to have a good long drive. They need to put some points on the board as well on this one here.
Well, it's important for the Lander offense to move the football on this, their third possession. They went 3 and out the first time, and they had to punt their second time after getting their initial first down of the game. But here now is Hayth Watson to kick from the 40-yard line. And here's the kick. It's a bouncer, and it goes down at the 35-yard line. It's covered by the Tigers right there. And so that was, who was that covered that for
Number
the
2
Tigers?
for Lander, Lachlan Gebhardt.
Yeah, that was Lachlan Gebhardt who covered that for the Tigers. So actually, pretty good field possession here for Lander on that kick as they squibbed it. They didn't kick it back. They didn't want to get it to Burton or McFadden again. So Lander has it 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Tigers come out, 2 receivers wide to the left side. 1 to the right, 1 man in the slot, 1 man behind Hollingshead. Here's the handoff to West. West makes it on the right-hand side, about 4 yards on the play, up to about the 39-yard line. We'll see where they mark it. But that was another pitch. Yeah, it's right at the 39-yard line. So 4 yards on the play by Cody West, and he now has 24 yards on 7 carries. And it's a big second down, 6 yards to go. And we're at the 2-minute mark here of the first quarter.
Yeah, that was definitely a nice little run. They've had some success with that pitch to the outside there and, used it there to get some yards, stay in front of the sticks.
Same format, same for the Tigers. Here's a pass, long pass downfield is incomplete. And that was intended for Andrews. And the ball was knocked away. Boy, if he could have caught that, it was a little underthrown. The defender, he was 2 yards in front of the defender that time.
Yeah, he had to step on the defender. I think he kind of maybe lost the ball as it was coming across, and so it was a little behind him, and he just wasn't able to kind of find it and be able to haul that in. And, there could have been a lot there if he would have been able to make that play. But, that's football.
Minute 49 to go, first period, 12-0 Star Valley on our WildToday.com scoreboard. Tigers facing a 3rd down. Here's a pass on the near side to McFadden, who's dropped right away for only a 1-yard gain. Oh, very good defense that time by number 7, Zach Thompson. And it's going to be another 4th down for the Tigers.
Yeah, that right there was about as close as you get to hitting a guy early and not hitting him early. That was timed incredibly well by Thompson, and he sniffed that play out perfectly to force the stop.
Okay, Gavin Romer is back to punt for the Lander Valley Tigers. Deep to return is Thompson for the Star Valley Braves. Punt coming from about the 30. There's the snap, almost blocked. It's an end-over-ender, bounces at the 33-yard line, and it's going to be picked up there. Fumble on the play, and let's see. Lander recovers. Lander gets the fumble, and let's see who was that down there that jumped on that. Big number 6.
Yeah, it looked like.
Was that Romer?
Looked like Romer got down there.
Looked like Romer got that recovery.
The Bronx got real close. The Braves got real close. They were close to the ball. It looked like they were just going to let it roll, and then they touched it for reasons that I don't think anybody's going to ever understand. They touched it and gives Lander new life, a new set of downs, an exceptional field position at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, though the Tigers, if you'll remember, in that game against Jackson, got a turnover in the first period that really helped turn that game on its head for the Tigers. Now here's an opportunity for Lander to cash in on the first turnover. West in the slot. 2 receivers off on the left side. Back to pass is Hollingshead, and he will not have the chance. Sacked back at the 30-yard line.
No, the difficult thing about what we just saw right there, Ernie, is that they did that with a 4-man rush. They completely collapsed the pocket. Lander had 5 receivers out, no protection back, and Star Valley just dropped 7 men back into coverage and let their defensive line just completely surround the quarterback.
And he never had a chance. He made 3 steps back, and that was it. So they're going to mark the ball a 4-yard loss back at the 29-yard line, and we're down to 19 seconds to go here in the first period of play, first quarter. Okay, 1 man in the slot, fumble. Lander covers it, and it'll be 4th down. Well, you know, we saw this in Rollins where it was very cold, and Hollingshead lost the handle on the ball, and it goes back to the 35-yard line on that. So another 5-yard loss. He has 10 yards in losses so far, and that's the end of the first period of play. And after 1 period, it's Star Valley 12 and Lander 0.
Expressway lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Men have a way of doing things.